All right, and it's time to get cooking. We're in the kitchen with Chef Troy Camacho from the Casual Gourmet at Culinary Institute of Virginia. What are we cooking up this Friday morning?
Well, we're actually going to do a nice summer dish. It's actually a sweet and tangy mango couscous.
And I love mango, so I cannot wait to get a taste. And you've got actually a great variety of fruits up here.
Yep.
So that's looking good. And
it's looking good. Yep. Woo, this is good. We're going to have fun with this one. But hey, look, welcome. I know it's your first time with me in the kitchen, but
my own apron.
Your own apron.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Don't want to get dirty.
Suited up. Okay. Thank you so much. Well, I can't wait to get started, and we'll do that in just a moment.
Absolutely. Come on.
All right. Happy Friday, everyone. We're in the kitchen with Chef Troy Camacho from the Casual Gourmet at Culinary Institute of Virginia, and he's making sweet and tangy almond couscous. And I think couscous is one of those dishes, it sounds so fancy that, I mean, I know I haven't ever attempted making it at home.
Yeah, a lot of people, they hear the name and they do get spooked because it does sound really Mediterranean, really fancy, right? It's literally half a cup of couscous and a cup of water and a pinch of salt. You're done.
Oh, wow. So, and then it's easy to just, I guess, you add in some ingredients to
absolutely.
Jazz it up, and so that's what we're doing, huh?
Right, so during the break I actually made this. It only takes moments to make, right? You just boil the water, and there's couscous. All I'm doing here, I'm just let it rest, but for this part of the segment, we're actually make the sauce. Okay. Right, and actually do a marinade. Okay. So I got the recipe for you here. Okay. Right?
So I'm supposed
if you look
to
at this, imagine that, right? So if you look just down at our ingredients on this thing, most recipes have it down there. You got water, the butter. The butter's actually not what people think. Butter's actually made for the couscous, so it doesn't really stick together.
All right.
So if you're vegan or vegetarian, you want to stay away from using butter, you can actually use some nice, beautiful olive oil. And this morning I'm using olive oil. Great. Right. So I just put a little olive oil in here. That's just a little bit there. That's just to help keep it nicely together without sticking. So I just mix that in there. Don't do too much, or else you could actually taste oil all the time, and I'm not looking for that.
Okay, what do we do next?
Okay, next we're actually going to take our vinegars. Let's go ahead and mix those up there. So if we look, we have little toasted almonds, all the rest. We'll use that later. But we got apricot, right? This
White
is apricot.
balsamic vinegar.
This is 2 ounces, so just give me half of that. That'd be 1 ounce.
Half of the bottle.
Half the bottle, right inside of there.
Okay.
Yep. Gotta love that
noise. A little bit more. I'm always paranoid that I'm going to put too much.
You never put too
that's
much.
Pretty good.
All right, we got a little peach, white balsamic there.
You can smell all the flavors.
You can smell it. Mm-hmm.
Half again?
Half, yep.
All right.
And then we got pineapple. This is kind of easy to do here.
So apple, peach, and pineapple.
Yeah.
White balsamic vinegar.
Absolutely. If you look up front, what do we have? We have apples, peaches, and...
They don't have mango?
No, mango is actually on the side.
Oh, okay, okay.
There. So we got these out of the way, so move there, right? Now the other ingredients to add to it, right? We got these mixing. We got a little bit of salt. That's actually was in here, right? We have a little bit of cinnamon. Well, just a little pinch there for us.
All right.
A little pinch. Now, always good for the soul. A little cayenne pepper.
Just a little
zing. Just a little bit zing in there.
Just a few taps?
Just a few taps. I'm not looking for a lot, too much. It'd be burning your throat. And all we gotta do is mix it up here, right? The beauty part of this.
Yeah, I can do the mixing.
Let you mixing. Here's the hard part. I can do this one. Ready? As you're mixing, we'll let the actual fruit marinate inside of that.
So you need more than 2 hands to do this.
No, you got feet. You can do everything you want. So we got our peaches. There's some peaches in there. Right? Keep that going. We got some beautifully cut apricots. All right.
Yum. Look at all this fresh fruit.
Gotta love that. So springy, if you look at it, as you fold it together, let that marinate. As it marinates, right, we'll let it sit there. The next day when we come back.
How long do you want to let it marinate?
I put it in overnight sometimes, but you don't have to do that.
If you leave it overnight, is it going to have more flavor because you left it overnight?
Absolutely. Okay. Actually, the fruit's going to break down a little bit, and we know that if we cut up fresh fruits, the longer you leave it out, cut up, the softer it gets, and usually it gets sweeter that way too.
Okay.
So this looks really pretty. Look at those colors. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. Those colors are absolutely beautiful, right? So what we do is we come back, we'll actually add the couscous to it, fold it together.
Okay, so
you set it right in there.
So you want me to actually drop it in?
No, we can wait a minute. We'll let this work together.
We'll let that marinate a little more.
But don't have much time we got on this segment. But since you're new around here, well, this is actually Casual Gourmet is for the home cook.
Right, and you were telling me that that's something that's your specialty that you teach at the Institute.
Yep, and it's so that people come in, you see Culinary Institute, and immediately you think, I got to get a degree in culinary arts. It's just a one night, 3 hours, various. Upcoming, we have actually Puerto Rican,
Puerto Rican food?
Puerto Rican food,
Cuisine,
absolutely.
wow, okay.
Yep.
And this is something you can just sign up for course by course. You
Absolutely.
don't have to actually be getting an actual certificate
Absolutely.
or degree,
One
whatnot.
course at a time, yeah. Sauces, you name it. We do different ones. Just casualgourmet.com, easy to get to. We'll do all the rest.
Okay, well, that sounds good. It smells great. We will come back and put it all together.
Sounds good.
And I'll check in with you again. And again, thank you for my apron. I'm official.
You're official now.
All right, we are back in the kitchen with Chef Troy Camacho from the Casual Gourmet at Culinary Institute of Virginia. And he's making up some couscous. You know, it's a fancy word. What do you serve this with? Or when? You know, is it a...
Well, it depends on what you're doing, but in this case, this is a good appetizer, lunchtime. Instead of making a big salad, big get big salad or a big sandwich, something like that. You get all of it right here. It's great for protein too. Everything you want.
Not too heavy.
No, not too heavy at all. It's nice, especially this time of year. A little humidity, all the rest. This is actually coming together. Fresh fruit's always good, and couscous, cold or hot, works both ways.
Okay, so we cooked up the couscous earlier, and you had to let it cool down, right? What were you saying? Why does it have to be cool?
Because we're actually want it with the fruits. I don't want the fruits to wilt. I still want to be nice and crisp. So you put it on top of it when it's hot and all. It changes how the fruit tastes. Because no one likes warm apples or warm anything.
So this is a dish that's going to be cool.
Absolutely.
All right.
So let's do this. All right, what I did here was show you what the dish is going to look like. And I'm going to challenge you here. Yeah, I'm going to challenge you. This is how you're supposed to do yours.
Yeah, okay.
That's good. Yeah, okay.
And like it's shaped and formed nicely. Okay, so
let's go ahead and mix it in here. Not all of it.
How
just
much are we going to put in?
Put some in at a time, and we'll see. Watch this. I'll walk to this side of you. Pour some in. We'll do it together. Keep going.
Okay,
keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, way too much. No,
oh, wait,
no, you go. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Look at that.
It just rolls right in.
A little more.
Almost looks like we're making a pie.
It's almost. Look at this. Look how pretty it's looking inside.
Keep
you can
going?
stop right there.
Okay.
You can stop right there. Look at
All
this. So look at that juices soaking in there.
So then the couscous will soak in some of the vinegar, the balsamic vinegar we put in.
And obviously they can't smell it out there, but this smells
very
incredible.
flavorful.
Absolutely. So look at this. It's a little more liquid in there, so now you put a little more. It's a lot easier to add than definitely take it out.
Right. So you gotta take your time.
Yep.
And
so add a little more.
How do you know how much you want to put in? Just enough to soak up some of the liquid?
Yep.
Or?
I just want the liquid to be gone because we just don't want it all over the plate. So if you look at the one I did, there's no liquid all over the plate here, right? So you're good right there.
All right.
And that smell is fantastic.
Yes.
And there's no extra salt added here except from that water that we did.
So this is healthy too.
Oh my gosh, this is very healthy. Again, vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly because we use no animal products at all in this because we substitute, we use the olive oil.
Right.
So yeah, that's what we got. Now here's the fun part.
Okay.
I'll slide over this side.
A little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
So how do I get it to look like that? Oh, we have a cookie
little
cutter here.
fancy thing here, right?
So what do I scoop it with? The spoon, obviously.
A little spoon. Now.
Okay, and you were saying you can take classes at the Institute. We can learn to make stuff like this, and you don't have to be committing for too long. How long are your courses?
The courses are 3 hours long. Just
and
6
just
to
a
9.
One time?
6 to 9. We have 2 campuses now. We actually have the Norfolk campus and the Newport News. You're good right there.
Okay.
This is where this comes into play. We're going to smash it down a little bit. Right, nice.
I made that.
You made this. Watch this now. Go and wiggle it and pull it straight up. Look at that.
Voila.
Right. So this is where the almonds come into play. I'll do some of this for you here. Almonds go right on top.
It's just a nice little garnish.
Nice little garnish there. Right. Some people, they like to toast it. I like to toast mine a little bit too. But in this case, I have some vanilla sugar. Throw that on top for you. Look at that. Nicely done. We got one last thing.
And then I saw, you put a little fire to it. It's almost like, it's kind of like a pastry dish, huh?
It is definitely a little pastry dish on top. Look, we'll warm that up. You'll see it toast up. Look at this. Look at that coming together.
And again, this is a nice lunch dish.
Nice lunch.
What can you pair it with? What's going to be good to eat with it?
With this?
The best is a standalone.
Just all by itself, just like this, and fruit. That's what it's there for. And then we just actually take the fruit that we chopped up and lay it with it. Strawberries, if you put strawberries with it, or cherries or blackberries. Good to go.
Oh, okay, sounds good. And so, again, this would be part of the casual menu?
Yep, casual gourmet. And it's just, look how easy it was. I used that term, kiss your food earlier, right? Well, just keep it simple, right?
Oh, no, it broke off. Okay.
It's all good.
So you're saying kiss your food.
Yep, keep it simple, and then you'll do it again. If you make it too hard and too complex, no one's going to replicate it. They're just going to buy fancy stuff, put it in the cupboard, then throw it away after a while.
Well, it's all about what it tastes like in the end.
Absolutely.
That's what really matters.
Absolutely.
All right. The Casual Gourmet, June 3rd and June 7th. They have the Global Gourmet coming up. That's for Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we'll be dancing.
June 13th, it's pasta. It'll be pasta. So For more information, go to casualgourmet.com or you can call 217-3189.